down in Stockbridge. They're renovating the town hall, so they're working in there with their power tools and everything. Lots of different noises from to here. And we're parked right on the side of the road, as you can see. So we got all the traffic coming past down the high street. A lot of lorries down here as well. We're doing an emergency stop now. Oh, see that? We'll stand still on a slack rein, and if you look, he's not putting his foot up. So, still only wearing a piece of rubber.
We're half a mile from home, are we? Mile
Yeah.
from home? Well, a mile, I don't. Walk. Come back. If an old noise, see, let him have his rein. But you've got to check him, just let him know I'm there, but not hurt him, not put him. He's got his old brakes on. See, just take some air brakes behind us then. Got these nice zigzags and all these marks over this road. Once resurfacing, we've got potholes and God knows what. Lovely. Best we can have that. Go on, mate. Big old lorry up the inside. What we want. What we want. That's what we want. Coming out here now on all this. You good boy you are. Yes you are, you little rascal. Got him going downtown here over the Easter holiday. Going lovely, the old. Steve, got 1 second. Confidence in man. That's what he's got, Rev. My problem is now he's hooked onto me. And he's got to hook onto you. What I mean is by that, he's got to have the confidence in you, you've got to have the time to spend with him, or somebody has, to get the confidence. Or he'll be lifting his leg up again, you know, doing his bit where he's frightened at all, not in my opinion. It's like he's not got any clear instruction, and that's when he starts to lift his leg, you know. Also the other forming, it can be habit forming. They do one thing for a while and then, you know, that's it. But you do, put your foot down, stand still. See that? Just tell him now. When he does it, change the tone of your voice and he's more responsive. He's only been here 6 weeks now. It takes us 6 weeks to break horses already left alone and do him from scratch. To have him in the state he was in, to be being as quiet as this, just on a piece of line, he's only got a bit of rubber in his mouth. He's like a child, you know, a 3-year-old baby. He can't get the words out to tell you, to make you understand what he wants, to get frustrated. But if you take the time with him, that is one of the loveliest horses I've ever had here. Oh, my baby. But the problem is we got now, he loves me to death. You've got to team up with him again and be his mate. You've got to get away somewhere quiet and do what I'm doing. Don't be afraid to change your tone of your voice now. You seen him lift a leg while I've been here? Has he lifted a leg up? Is he pouring the ground? This horse is stoneball fresh. He's not been worked to pieces so that, you know, he's going to do it because he's glad to stand there because he's knackered. He's just beautiful. Lovely, lovely horse. But you've got to understand him and you've got to work with him. And that's what you've got to do. Just love him and give him the time. You alright, my baby? Look at this right next to him blowing, look. You can hear it maybe on that camera, it makes a noise. Yeah, doesn't it, my baby? Yes, it does. But have you seen him lift a leg? Is he frustrated now? Is he... What's it? Even when I'm away from him, do it one more time. Stand still. Stand still. Stand still. Stand. You do. Put that down. That'll do. So I can change the tone of my voice now. Tell him off. Because he's strong enough in his own confidence to be told off. And he's got the confidence in me. And there he is, stand still. You do. Don't you even think about it. Now, head up. Get your head up. Get your head up. That's it. You good boy. Right, come on in. Come to me. Come on, darling. Hey, good boy. Come on. Come on. There's your baby boy. That'll do. You good baby. You good baby boy.
Okay.
Still only wearing a piece of rubber. We just left our house. This is Tuesday, about 11 o'clock. He's virtually stopped lifting his leg up, virtually. Stands quiet, walking on down here, sweet. Put him on the inside now. We have him on the outside to start with, and pop him on the inside. And going better and better all the time now. He's got over the old soppiness. His ears are pricked forward, as you can see. Happy and contented in his stride. Going on just lovely. We only want to walk him because we ain't going far today. This is just, he's got to walk all the way, which before he wouldn't have, well, he would have done it, but you'd have been holding him there. I want him to do it now because I'm telling him to, you know. So, just a slack rein on him. On the way he's going, doing his job, you know. So very pleased with him, you know, to finish this horse and get him in single and everything like that. would be another week. Talk's cheap, isn't it? But like I would think of, you know, fortnight maybe. But he's been here now 6 weeks. We've done him, I think, to a good standard in that time. But the man who drives him, he wouldn't be a fool. So, you know, he'd be able to pop him in. He'd already been in single, look, but they just wanted him a bit, you know, happier in the job, you know. I think he's happy as contented as can be now. Over to the dustbin, have a look. Slack rein, I'm not pulling him over there, I'm not holding him there with a, you know, a tight rein. Come on, baby. So he's going as lovely as horse can go, do you know what I mean? For me, anyway. For the time he's been doing it. We've also had his issues, you know what I mean? He's going real sweet. I want to see that you've seen him flat out and doing all that, but also what we want to be able to do with him is bring him out when he's full of corn and fresh and just take him for a stroll. Stop when we want to, eh? Go when we want to.
It's a bit lorry, isn't it?
See the recovery, like he's had a little look at that lorry, but no, not excited, nothing. What my baby, good boy, coloured. And he's listening now, he's not, he weren't never really frightened, this horse, but he was uptight, you know, he was, I might have passed a remark saying to me it's lovely how I let him find his own way. Well, that's exactly what I do. He can't rely on me while he's out there pulling that cart. The only one he's got to rely on is himself. Well, you could say, well, that's talking daft. Horses have got to be driven. Of course they have, yeah. But while he's out there, he's got to make a decision that, yeah, this won't hurt me. Yeah, this is fine. You know, this ain't a problem. And cope him well, you know what I mean, like for what he was. But it's like how deep in your pockets, how much money is it, you know, that you spend on all. But I think he's improved massive amount, as I say, 2 weeks, maybe, you know, I don't know, but where they live and what they're going to do to people that own the horse, you know. We've got another horse that we got beside them, so. And all he wants now, the only one thing that ever made horse was miles. He's still only got a piece of rubber in his mouth.
Walking nicely into the river there, he's not being pulled in by the other horses. Staying in at the walk because he's confident enough to do so.
And he's just going nice and sweet. So there ain't a lot more I could. You know, I think we've done everything we've got to do, well not got to do, everything we can do in the time factor of 6 weeks. But he's certainly a different horse now. The catch-22 is, will he go back and be the same? Or will he revert? Well, that really is up to you. You've got to keep him going in the same way as I do. Soft and gentle behind him. You can tell him off now if I go to him. Aled, move. Stand still, Aled. What'll do? Yeah, he's fine.
I'm just going to hop off these.
Just one here. Tight squeeze through here, look.
Thank you.
Real tight squeeze through there. I had to keep him straight there, he wouldn't have much tolerance, was it? He'd have been up the bank and caught his legs, wouldn't he? what we had to do was give him the confidence in me as one person to start with, and then build his confidence. Every little step we take is another bit of confidence, like this here. Look, nothing wrong with that. Lovely. Considering what he was like to what he is like now, he's a lot different, the horse. Well, I mean, it's like anything else. You've got to make your own mind up. You know, whether we've improved, you know, yet again on the last time. It's all very impressive seeing that down in the town. Do you know what I mean? Going around there, but we've done that. And we do it again, you know, we go to Stockbridge where the traffic is, up that bad road we go, you know, and how he'd walk. He's on the voice, he's doing what he's told. I suppose if there's any no secret to what I do, but never ask them to do what they can't do. And as they get their confidence in themselves, then you can ask them to do that bit more, can't you? You know, then that bit more again, and then that bit more again. You can ask them to do. He's going absolutely sweet there, look. Ever so pleased with him, really. It's been a lot of work, you know, but that's my job, I enjoy it. Getting him where you want him to be, you know, like every little bit we do is another milestone down. All you've got to do now is keep the horse exactly as he is and improve him yourself. If you say, well, I don't know, you know, well, you know, it's all on the video there to see, like these here. Come over, baby. Well, big old truck there. Put all this in a rubber bit, sweet. Running virtually independent to Rowley, which we like to see. I'll just run him along here now. You can see the twigs, look, running all up his side. See that, tickling him all the way along. No reaction. And often something like that, where he's got his confidence in himself, don't worry. But the only one thing ever made horse was miles. But it's how you do the miles that matters, and he's only just started doing this now because he's ready for it. But there's no uptightness with him. Like, he ain't sweating up his crutch, which is nice, but you know, if he was, well, a lot of horses that are still a little bit, you know, they're not quite ready for it, would sweat up their crutch a bit. You'd see something, you know, some signs of a little bit of stress, if you like, you know what I mean?
Around his ears, he's not sweating either.
Ah, got not a mark round his ears. You can see that if Mel zooms in, look, at the back of his ears. And I suppose he'd have done there. Far as that down there more, I don't know, Phil.
Yeah,
it's a mile and a half to that corner, isn't it?
Yeah, it's about 2.5, 3 miles, I reckon.
Yeah, 3 miles, I suppose. When I say horse doing miles, you've got to understand what I mean. I don't mean doing 50 mile will do anything for horse, because that won't. Because he'll be so bloody tired, he don't care what's going on around him after so many miles. Therefore, he's not taking it in, he's not observing it, he's not learning from it. The idea is to do as we do. Right, what I find is right for me, let's say that, this big horse will take the weight any time I tell him to, so the horse is just coming along for the ride. Or he'll give the weight to the young horse if I tell him to. So either situation, but it's what he encounters and what he sees. Well, if we're going 3 mile and there's traffic moving on the road, he's going to see a great deal more. He's going to see a great deal more by walking, because if we trot, therefore it's taken us, I don't know, half an hour, and we see 10 cars, then there's a bloody good chance if we walk, we could see 30 cars, because he'll walk a 4 mile an hour and he might trot a 12. So 30, 40 cars, or 40 things, 40. It's also, when you're walking him up, it's like these. People go to me, cool, you always drive it down all the dips. Well, of course I do. This bad road here, I don't want to pull out there, I've got plenty of room. But one, he's got to walk over bad road, and then you get the gut shaken out of you. But you know, like Mel has trouble on camera straight. But you know, like, that's good, because it's rattling and bumping and banging, feels different to him. He's pushing and pulling on his shoulder. Now that lorry, my old baby boy has learnt more from that than he would necessarily down the town. You see how calmly he's coped with it. I've had to bring the horses off the road a little bit because of this bend. Because if I keep him here and he's stuck there, look, it'd be dangerous if someone come fast round the other way. So I've pulled him over, asked him to come on. He's kept close to me, you know, because he don't want to bump anything coming the other way. And now they hardly took any notice of it at all. Well, here, a lorry like that is a big adventure, isn't it? Down the town, it's, you know, 50 in 10 minutes, you know what I mean? And it's very important for me today, most important, for me to make this a very pleasurable day for him. So we go in the water, you know, he likes doing it. You see him just walk in the water, not going in at 90 mile an hour. Some people say to me, well, they're forced in, they've got no choice. Well, that's bullshit. We don't force them in, we'll walk them down, stand there. If we have to stand there 2 or 3 hours, we'll do it. You know, if that's what you've got to do, but he's got to put his foot. He's selfing. What he is he don't know where he is, if you understand what I mean. He's found his place now in life, and he's happy within the curtilage of that. He's as happy as a lark. You can see it in him, look. You know, he's just happy. Just a lovely old, you know, enjoying it. And that's, well, it's everything to me, you know, you couldn't ask for more. Strolling along, nice summer's day, doing everything, you know, absolutely tip-top. But when I say doing miles, what miles is this? How you do the miles? You ain't got to go 300 bloody miles or nothing to make horse. What you've got to do is go a little bit one day, let him see a load of things. The more he's settled down to his job. I mean, like when we take them in the arena, you can't make hard and fast rules for every horse, otherwise you'd be able to write books on it how to do it. When I take him over on the long range, I've got a feeling, and I watch him all the time and see what he's doing, you know, and why he's doing it. And the other thing is, he's got, so when he sees stuff in the road, he has a look, yeah, whatever it might be, bits and pieces and like that, he'll have a look at along the side of the road, yeah. So, you know, it might be a bag, it might be a bit of rubbish, it might be someone saying it. You look at them things when you're driving your motor car. Why shouldn't he look? What says he shouldn't look? You look at it. He looks at it. But he can't see it as well as you can, because you've taken 80% of his vision away with the blinkers. So for him to turn his head and have a look ain't a terrible thing, but of course your steering goes a bit. So you've got to teach them that none of them things are worth looking at. Just listen to me, and the world's a wonderful place, yeah? And that's different with every horse, every one of them is different like that. So, you know, I hope this has been a real pleasure to him, an enjoyment, and therefore he looks forward to going out the next time instead of going out worrying about what's going to happen and who he's going to meet and what he's going to see and like that, yeah? So confidence in man, first and foremost. Once they've got the confidence in you, you can teach them to have confidence in themselves. Horses will do more or less anything.